Fake out on the flash. Smoke gets dropped, and they're just going to scale through red. A deeper smoke lands, looking like CT spawn is the destination. A wrap onto the A bomb site. James still here with Fame for that first kill with the USP. Has seen the bomb cross, and it's successfully planted for CT. This is a great post-plant setup for 9Z.
Yeah, they've got players holding both extremities. The B rotation also... You got Buddha just delaying the inevitable in towards the A main lurk. So that means that they have to come through Donut. And they've got to come through A main, but Fame delivers on the first account. But the CT defense holds. And suddenly everyone from VP, it's just through Donut. But they are on site and they are trying to stick. Max needs to connect the dots, but players are being protected. And Jame sticks the defuse. Flit even gets a knife in that. How on earth does he manage it?
That's why you buy the smoke kit, ladies and gentlemen. Flashbang over the top to set him up to clear, but can't get past the Tech 9.
He's just on his own. And now Wasso Peak in towards Red Room is being held by Electronic. You got to be a little bit careful here if you're VP, because you don't want to peek these Deagles, because they can be quite prolific. Flit, flash around the corner, but the cave is the main priority and concern. And now Jame needs help.
Did they not realize that cave was open there? That was just completely disregarded, and they're able to exploit it successfully. Back turned, he was going for the flash play down ramp, but two players were already basically in the bomb site. Fame's given the chance of that first kill. There is a kit on long. You can see that there. Smoke line out for cave will isolate a player. Hopefully commed over that kit's there because he will need it. Flames forward, doesn't quite see that play across, but given that first kill and now the information. DGT down to ramp. Fame swaps to the M4. DGT's not giving him an inch. Fame has all the information. Tap on it, waiting for that swing. DGT does not bite. Could have stuck it. DGT calls the bluff, and now the swing comes, hits the headshot. 9Z win the force buy.
Well played, and that's the experience that you look for 9Z. There's now 3 rounds in a row that VP have deliberately left Red Room open, but there's a gap that's been exploited. Wasso Peak will get the first. Electronic tries to swing to trade, but there's so many players from 9Z out A. There's Max activating. This feels really simple. And VP leaving mid open again. And 9Z really targeting Red Room. That leaves a lot of conditioning here.
The setup almost works for VP there with the double A main. It's just the timing on when they decide to look for information isn't good because the MP9's at long range. Not ideal. DGT manages to get past an orbit. James in T-spawn. Trying to save. I don't know if he'll get the opportunity to. But yeah, if the timing had been a little bit better, or if they just hadn't moved, there's definitely a world where VP could have made that round interesting, but with both those players falling, it's all too easy for 9Z. Jame playing a very passive angle, allowing Max to scale, but might give them the element of surprise. There's no AWP in play. Fame on 2 HP behind default. If he gets a kill, he's paid for himself. Jame falls. Fame does strike. Surely multiple. Impossible, but with 2 HP, he's found a double, and he gets away. Still need to get this bomb down. Do 9Z. Max swaps to the Galil. Martinez goes for that plant. Double up in Temple. Fame to lead with that low HP. Swings out and finds another. This is outrageous from Fame. 2 HP, 3 kills. Can't get 4, but he's done his job. Leaves it to DGT in the 1v2. Smoke is on the bomb but fades. No further smoke. Can't transfer onto Flit though. VP take their second off the back of heroics from Fame.
Straight in B. Jame, has he got the angle to peek this? Not quite, and Wasso Peak just clears Norbert. Like it's nothing. Flit isolated in cave, and DGT eliminates Jame. This is much better out of 9Z, and Fame is alive, but he can't repeat the same heroics.
And they just burst in, and VP have nothing in response. Nothing at all. Wasso Peak with a 3K on the entry. Looking for redemption. Flit's done his job. Selling that this player's not here. Jame misses the shot, and they pounce on him. No opportunity needed to hit that, and even if he got it, he would have been traded immediately, but that's the worst case scenario.
Yeah, and for 9Z, it didn't feel like B was ever the end goal. with players starting in towards middle. Again, it's this red room space. Fame is here, and he needs a multi-kill. Otherwise, VP will just be subjected to this save. Buddha selling with utility. And also about to peak Fame. It all comes down to this. And as Fame skirts back across spawn, Martinez actually legs his teammate.
It's just Fame here. And see crawl out onto A, knowing that Fame's going to be rooted in spawn. Well, Buddha goes for an exploration. Fame does get that kill. And with Norbert finding the lurk on Buddha, this round is on for VP. 2 kills delivered. DGT's low. Fame taking space in Temple. Bomb planted. No utility at all for either team. This is going to be a pure brawl. Martinez is ready for the Temple player. Finds Fame easily. You do have this push from Electronic through main. But I think with Fame falling, Norbert's already leaving.
Good catch from DGT, because even though he didn't get the kill, he set Martinez up. Because on the fadeaway, as he walked back in towards A main, he spotted the shoulder. Just post the AWP on the line. VP, they work well when they're being given the opportunities to succeed. For example, 9Z pressuring into their space, 1 by 1. So that's how Norbert and Fame are able to isolate those kills. But I think 9Z do a really good job when they execute onto the site.
9Z just threatening on this B bomb site. Max, this is going to be the pivotal position. Gets caught by Electronic. So now 9Z, the only space they have is in lane.
Not sure if you saw 2 players there. But there's already been a rotation back. Electronic, who got the kill, now joins up with Norbert. There's no smokes again for VP. No flashbangs, no nothing. So this play on towards long, joined in tandem with Flit on the UMP, has to hold against the full exec.
3 players here. Norbert's waiting for the moment to swing, finds it, but doesn't get a kill. Electronic does find one, but that's all he's given. Flit force backed by the Flames. There is a fast flank from Fame. James locking off CT. Can still get out of hand if Martinez goes down here, and Fame's heard the jump. Not expecting him this close. DGT, does he spot out Jame? He does. Leg scene. Now they can focus on Fame. Flit get to exit that cave. Waiting for the time, but time is ticking. Buddha, first kill's free, second, easy.
They've been really good at this pack mentality play, and for VP, they've been stumbling at every single hurdle. They continues just to get worse and worse. This gun round has to be a success story, but it's Martinez to set up Max for the opener, and they want even more. Jame finally gets a trade, a piece of the pie, but Flick comes in to try and alleviate pressure, but Martinez is holding. There's always someone holding for 9Z.
That's getting eaten alive. You think VP would be ready for this type of play style after versing Mongols yesterday, but it feels like they're even less prepared. 9Z is so explosive. They just stack onto middle from each elevation. VP have 3 players there and cannot hold on. 8-2, Jame gets 1 kill and forced to try and save again. I hope that Inferno is going to look better than it has in recent history. Because Ancient is not looking good for VP. And honestly, the fact that they've been playing that many European teams speaks volumes to what they've been up to in recent months. Grinding in Europe, on boot camp, doing what they can. This time around does look better for VP. Might find that 3rd round. 2 openers, Buddha low. Surely they can't let this one slip.
No, an Electronic, I was going to say deep CT to punish. Waslow Peak just walking out. But not to be the case. They're always dangerous, 9Z. You don't want to give them a chance. They've been struggling in the individual head-to-heads here, VP, and that is sharp. Flit removed, Electronic low, but not cleared. So it's a 4 versus 2. The bomb is still out B. And Max just lining up smokes, trying to drag the entire attention away, but unfortunately for him, it's missed and flubbed.
Gonna gamble, the site's clear. Molly dropped deep, bomb will be planted.
Bomb has been planted.
How much time can they burn off the clock to make this work? Good flashbang. Max can't convert the kill. That gives information to VP about both of these players. Norbert just sits back, waiting for the rest of the squad to progress down lane. Use the advantages that VP have in their numbers. Put her on low HP against the orb. Could definitely find success here, but Jame finds his shot. Max, it's all up to him. First kill, clean, spam through. Running out of bullets, swaps to a second AK. Bombs being defused, spam not connecting. Will go the other way. And VP will find that third at the tail end of the half. VP looking to keep it simple. Execute on B, not committing through it though. And that smoke did not quite go where it was intended. And luckily there's a gap in it so they can scale, but GGT finds first blood. Electronic deals one back. Fame needs to scale to take this space, does successfully. Bomb planted, man advantage for VP.
What's Peak's on a really quick flank right now. And that smoke has just faded, the one that VP flubbed initially. Martinez looks to scale with the dual Berettas, but VP are in really good crossfires until that's broken and attention deviated away from short, and the dual Berettas ring out. A sinking feeling for VP. Everyone turned their heads. No one paid attention to CT.
Also with an M4 in Donut, but two smokes in the hands of Flit and Jame. They're going to be sent forth, you imagine, for CT and Donut. That's the CT one from Jame. Also gets the warning signal. Martinez called over to support. Between the two of them, they have the rifles, they have the position, but do they have the kill? Scaling through, the flashbang over the top actually helps out Wasso Peak. Martinez gets one, but the trades are good until GGT slips in, finds that gap. Max trying to make it uncomfortable. GGT falls to Flit. That's going to allow space to get the bomb down. Deep donut smoke means Buddha is currently isolated. These two MP9s kit on Max, and Flit slowly crawling around, anticipated by Max. Leaves it to Jame in the 1v2. Has an idea on Buddha's position. Here's him running forward, can't quite get the shot. The MP9 gets the dink. Max is just sticking this. Jame can't do a thing. That one sucks for VP. They find space in. Clean trades, bomb down.
And you know Jame was out big box, so that other player has got to be in towards CT, or has got to be holding an angle to cover the donut push. You've got to check your back. You've got to bear with, just in case there's VP getting up to their old tricks. It's not going to be the case. It's a break on the smoke. Jame was doing this all the time to 9Z in the first half, and now it's a taste their own medicine. And as they scale, Buddha puts bullets in brains. But for VP, at least they've got the bomb site, but they haven't got a safe way to plant yet.
Yeah, and James just walking through a smoke that fades, gets caught by a sandwich of 9Z players. Bomb planted default, it looks, and VP have scaled long, so that doesn't bode well for them. 9Z have all the advantage, they're going to take their time. Electronic recovers the smoke so it can lock off a position, but now smoke on long forces the reroute. And now the Molotov separates them. This is looking terrible for VP. Fame overwhelmed. Martinez doubles up. Map point for 9Z.
It's too simple. It's so simple, and this time it's because 9Z have got all the utility, but VP don't even make them work for that round.
Electronic fast in middle, fast to watch on. Fame wants to give it a shot of his own. You don't fancy his chances too much either, as now we've got a double up in Donut. Anticipating Fame's position. It's just going to be the A hit from VP. Wasso Peak focuses on the angle. Max is rotating again to Temple. And DGT watches behind. So everything covered from 9Z. But Norbert finds that first kill. DGT will swing, trade it out immediately, and now they have that space in Donut. Martinez trying to disrupt, drops the incendiary, but bomb not yet committed. Can be planted now. Oh, Jame. Oh, no, that was the end of that Molotov, so burns a lot. Flit up on the boost, gets the kill. Martinez swings. Very quick on it, but leaves it to Buddha on the flank. First kill. Here's Jame low from the flames before. And that fumble might just cost him. The Galil just needs that one connection, and Jame is done for, stuck behind default. Buddha has the read, has the time to work with. Smoke deployed, that actually gives Jame something to work with here. And he starts to move out, catches Buddha. Jame keeps VP in it.
Yeah, they've done well though. Electronic in towards mid, forces the space back and allows these players to go in towards cave, and he even finds the kill out A. That's the acceleration point. DGT just on the edge, but Fame will trade. One more player left on B for 9Z, and Max trying to catch a time in. There's players in the smokes and there's players in default. That's all handcrafted by Electronic, and the space he generates in towards middle, it keeps 9Z guessing. He even walks back and deals with the A main play.
Martinez looked like it was going to be a pivotal part of that round, but doesn't even get an opportunity to get involved. Get some kills at the tail end. Will he be allowed to save? Doesn't look like it. Good hunt from VP.
I will say it's probably in 9Z's best interests that they are able to close out the game sooner rather than later to allow VP, to not allow VP to sort of power up in this series. That's one way to do it. But Norbert will trade on Buddha. At least you still got the cave presence. DGT's got all of middle as well. VP need to look elsewhere.
And Norbert's feeling the pressure too in this position. Let VP want to crunch back onto middle. Electronic has found a lot of success here. Also peek in the donut. What? Just not looking. Not at all anticipating a player could be that far progressed. Electronic gets the freest kill of his life and then follows up onto DGT. 9Z asleep at the wheel for a moment, and Electronic more than happy to capitalize.
He will be punished. So it's a 2-on-3, and if Martinez finds this one, you can give this a look in. There's a lot of utility for Martinez, but his position's now known. Fame's already in donut trying to combat him. The new question is, where's Max?
Yeah, Maxwell has to wait for the smoke, which is a bit painful, but if Martinez can flush out Fame, imagine if this is the way. Norbert getting caught on a lurk, Electronic walking through a smoke to his death. And it's left it to Jame. Time on his side. Needs to find this kill. Oh, VP. Just like to Mongols, they have it in their hands and they let it slip. 9Z are not done in Rio. Only Norbert and Flit with armor. And a nice setup on B for 9Z. DGT's tucked, Max jiggling. Looking for that first contact. Well, get it, and staying alive, staying present. Flash over, they start to scale. Counter flash should be coming through at any moment, and it's perfection, but it doesn't matter. Crosshairs of Norbert and Fame in the right place. Fully blind, they get both. And now VP can put that utility to good use.
Yeah, that flashbang was half a second too late from Buddha. And now he's been isolated by the util. Start looks much better for VP. Martinez and Wassopeak looking to change the narrative, but with one smoke, with no kit, unless there's one on the site, it feels unlikely they're going to have any further say in this pistol.
Yeah, the re-smoke confirms. It'd be brutal if Electronic could take down 2 here. Can't take down 1. And if both these players live without any damage done, that's actually huge. Further commitment. They really, really want to remove.
Terrorists win.
Even the smoke deploy, just to make sure they stay alive. So Max is going to drop this last one. Thing is, they're still going to leave VP with a lot of time left. And because they've been blocked off, they've just decided, let's wrap long. Let's take this space. Long range, it's an easy cleanup for Electronic. Even against the stacked players, they take the right route and they remove everybody. 9Z get what they want. They send VP to the stack, but it does not give them the outcome they hope for.
No, the bomb even walks back around and plants.
Bomb has been planted.
Because you know the banana player is the last player alive. Yeah, good reaction on this. Max looking, hoping for
Timing.
a player caught off guard. Nades out, but it's Flit that rounds the corner. VP draw first blood. There are still bodies here, but the utility is so oppressive. The molly burning at DGT, keeping Buddha back. They have found a way onto the site. The bomb's not yet planted. That'll be confirmed, but Buddha still making noise and still doing damage. A lot of VP are low.
James holding the line from Coffin though, so if Buddha peeks any further, he is in trouble. Mosso Peak has 2 players in pool to deal with. This flashbang needs to be perfect, and it blinds everybody. Buddha comes around, doubles up. Electronic now swings and takes 2 of his own. Martinez, smoked off, cannot get involved. A valiant effort off the back of a flash that takes all 4 of VP blind. But it's not enough to deliver the round. And Martinez gets this opening kill, that then frees him up to move about. Good kill. But now VP should accelerate. Smoke lands at a good timing, but Fame is ahead of it. Fame wants to commit, but DGT cleans him up. And that's forced VP to pause at the top of Banana. And one comes off 2 kills. Martinez finds success on Electronics Lurk, and then as soon as VP decide to go, it looks like Fame has a brilliant timing, but 9Z acknowledge that play is coming forward. They drop the smoke, they do a little flash over, and DGT. Martinez will need to deliver. That pressure's coming. He falls back to a safer angle. Offset by the Molotov, ready for the swing, but fully blinded, relies on Wasso Peak, and he delivers. Now out the apartments come 3, but all eyes can look on this. DGT trades out his teammate, but Fame drops 2. And that's now the space into the site. Martinez doesn't get to connect his AWP. 3 players' bodies litter the A-bomb site.
Good reactions there from VP the whole way through. Even the micro of having Electronic go first and be the one that takes contact.
James getting a bit more active. Flash forward, gets on the angle. Martinez is there. And it's his turn to strike. Plucks out in orbit. Flash sets him up, and he might not be done yet. Arm shot onto Electronic, but the wide swing, difficult to deal with. Jame knows the DGT is stuck in the cubby. Has no way to kind of flush him out is the problem. Buddha arrives. Maybe that can be enough. 1 for 1, but Jame dinked.
This is always going to be the B play, though, with the bomb deep. Max, I don't think he's going to be ready for how close VP has scaled. Pure contact, up Banana. DGT trying to get in on the act. This would be an important kill to grab because the bomb's not yet crossed. There's 1 smoke that James got. And in fact, he'll fall as he's throwing it. So this enables this flank to be sped up. And VP needs to be considerate of it.
Yeah, and this smoke that does land, I mean, look at it.
Oh, no.
He can just walk through. They don't know he's crossed it. And now Wasso Peak sees Flick go up. You've got all the information. If you're the CT, you know this is a double setup in the church right now. You got the kit. There is a HE to blow the smoke. Wasso Peak's going to stick it in the open. Fame needs to deny this, but it's behind the fountain. They don't plant for themselves, and the damage is done, but the round goes to 9Z. A retake on Banana. Flit pushes forward past the flame, so they extend a little far forward. Buddha waits for this swing. Fame goes for the clear, and he's been good on it. And Flit, good on the spray. Max banged out the server. B open once more.
So we'll be an 8th round for VP. And Martinez will just about get away, but the walls are closing in.
Yeah, Electronics already in the back lines hunting. Oh, Norbit. Just flies around the corner.
Oh, no. No.
They lose it all.
Everyone loses their life. It feels really reminiscent. Like, if you remove the HUD and you told me that this was obviously the 2 same teams playing, I'd be like, oh, okay, well, it's 9Z doing this work on T side. Because their defense is exactly sort of shaping up to what VP's did, in fact, look like in that first map. It's been very shaky. They haven't been proactive enough again in the mid round, looking for information. They've tried it on B, but where's been like the second mid aggression out of 9Z? Where's been the apartments control? You have always had that failsafe for VP of Electronic, but 9Z would never know about.
Something really cool Jame just did then. Basically, he took down the AWPer and he threw a deep HE to throw that AWP, so it got exploded down middle, and we just saw it get thrown out the map by Norbit. Made sure that it couldn't get picked back up. All right, gamble stack over towards B. But you imagine at this stage with Electronic's position, a VP can just go back, and when Electronic calls this clear, which he will right now, VP can just disengage.
Janitor Jame.
I'm surprised they haven't gone for a few more here. VP have really been squeezing them dry. Because even if you don't go for the retake, they're just going to hunt you down and make sure you don't bring anything into the next round anyway.
Terrorists win.
Here comes the swing. And there falls all of 9Z.
Hey, it's not quite done yet. VP have got a habit of struggling to close some of these games. But, I mean, 10-2 potentially. It's getting dicier and dicier. The swing out B, this all but confirms it. Banana once again belonging to Virtus.pro. And for 9Z, this is a retake you have to go for, even if it doesn't feel winnable.
Yeah, Bomb's going to take a while to get down. Had to be scooped up. They weren't expecting to get that space so quickly, but Fame has been lights out on this map. Between him on B and Electronic on A, it feels like nowhere is free.
Bomb has been planted.
Destruction caused by VP against 9Z. DGT and Jose Peak are not winning this. Sorry to spoil it for you. VP have thrown some rounds here in Rio, but this one is impossible to throw. It just can't happen. It's just a matter of time. Also, Peak will get that kill on Electronic. He has to scale because the clock is ticking. Flashbang good. Norbit cleans up. DGT lights out. Norbit with the double and double digits for VP. Yeah, so 9Z see all of that utility dropped. A smoke, a molly, a flash. And that's the setup utility. That's not the swinging players. So immediately in their brain, they're like, okay, well, there's minimum 3 here. Potentially even more. Oh, no.
Oh, no way.
No. The third player clears? Come on. Unfair. And a player advantage for VP. They have the kit on Electronic. Don't have the smoke, but they have the player advantage. A double up in the pit. Buddha wants to try and bait in Max. He's taking contact, so successfully doing so. In fact, just getting the kills. Maybe that'll do the trick. And it finally looks like 9Z will break through in this pistol. Need to find these 2 more. Clock's ticking, but the kit is in short. And Max staying alive, baited in, has done enough. There is no time for the defuse. 9Z get their third, get the pistol.
Terrorists win.
They have a long road ahead of them.
So it's going to be contact taken from Jame, and then Flit swinging on arch side. Jame full blind. But there goes the rifle, and it's dropped on the floor. 9Z use their utility to really good effect. Electronic trying to create a little bit of a diversion. Norbit needed this kill on DGT. And the round crumbles quite quickly for VP.
Yes, ideal for 9Z. That flashbang, perfection out long. Max at low HP even gets a kill. Upgrades from the Mac 10, so they can't even save an M4.
Can Electronic get 600 bucks? No. But at least he denies 1 AK for Martinez. That won't matter all that much. Flit's on this off angle, just holding the edge of the smoke, and he has got the support from Fame. But again, no flashbangs for VP. And on the opposite end of things, a flashbang sets 9Z up for the control on top Banana. VP will disengage. Now all eyes on long. Jame needs to hit this shot. And what's so peak, and he does. That's going to accelerate this play for 9Z into Banana. They need to grab these kills quickly, but Flit understands where these players are and forces them away with his incendiary.
Now James rotated. Drops his smoke so that they can deploy another one. Although this edge means that Flit has to be careful about crossing over to pick up that piece of util. I think he might not even... He will get over. So he can pick that up and throw it in, but 9Z begin to progress. Fame spams and does so much damage, but kills aren't being found. And Max has walked in the back lines. DGT catches off Norbit. Max tries to go further, but Jame and Fame on the bomb site still delivering. And with 10 seconds left, Martinez needed to go for the plant there. Doesn't feel confident. And so this will be VP's round.
That's such a VP round to win. And it's all because 9Z aren't aware that Jame is in church.
Tested, Jame on the line. Martinez, does he want to just dry swing this? It's dangerous. No utility, nothing to set him up. Jame, all too easy to find him. Max will catch off Flit, but it comes at a cost of HP. Fame in the open stands and somehow still alive. Max's low HP meant he didn't want to swing. Jame gets dinked through the edge of the wall for 10 damage. Maybe if Electronic gets caught here. There's still a way back into this for 9Z. Jame hears the reload. DGT doesn't seem to spot him. Jame doesn't fire off the shot, but the HE dropped, almost takes down one. And it's given time for Fame, who immediately hits the deck, but Jame impossible to deal with. Back and forth he goes, quiet in that first half, didn't get his first kill till the 8th round, but in this one he is loud and clear. Inferno is James' domain.
Yeah, he plays that so well.
Stand down, Fame accelerates off the distraction, opening kill found with ease. 13 for 7 is Fame.
Set up by the flashbang. VP are constrained to the A site, and 9Z are trying to make an emergency exit. They want to circumnavigate this stack and the AWP of Jame, but there's no getting past him. You need to pay the Jame tax. It's 1 for 1. And a lot of pressure put on Fame. If 9Z go back A, this is a certain trap and a certain death.
I don't think they think Flit's here. Oh, and with that kill, you're definitely going here. Norbit's a big pit dweller, but it's actually Electronic that's tucked in. Martinez gets one. Flit unexpected, but low HP can't convert. Martinez delivers, and it's Fame that has to step up. Can't get past DGT. 9Z walk into the stacked bomb site, and they still find success.
It feels a little bit eerie for the T side. Why have they allowed this?
They threw the retake utility, so Flit will get that control anyway. And now 9Z to scale. Flit in the open, not expecting them, and Fame falls too. Max opens up the can. The smoke is down, but 9Z is surely just going to burst through. You know, most one is here. You've heard no loud rotations.
It was just so simple. And that's a mood lifter if you're the T side, because that round was so deceptively easy. That's just another one added to the tally. And the comeback feels a lot more tangible. Especially with these kills.
If you take away a second gun here, that already feels fantastic. Electronic not able to hold on. Jame will keep his AWP. That comes at a significant cost.
There is a stack forming on this A bomb site, but last time 9Z were here, they dealt with it pretty decisively, but Electronic on balcony might cause problems.
At least the AWP isn't here. That's Solo over on B. Electronic, oh, what's going on? Stops to his knife and just falls to his death. Fame still in the pit, able to take one more down. Norbit chimes in with the CZ. He needs to be dealt with, and if he had more bullets, if he had a 5-7, perhaps, maybe there was a chance. But with that damage done, it gives Jame an idea. 1 versus 2, scopes up. That's certainly been heard by Martinez. Oh, sorry, DGT in the backside. He'll be expecting this AWP on the crawl. spotted out. And not finding that kill means you know what Jame's going to do.
Really like the entry path in there for 9Z. First player, Mac 10, head down, jumping in towards mini pit. Causing commotion, makes Electronics crosshair get dragged completely off the screen. And then the second player is just there for the immediate follow-up once you get the confirmed information there's a player on balcony. Norbert tries his very best. And now 9Z again, getting loud, letting them know. 9Z have got really good timing on this. Peak just contacted out top brackets. And now they're dropping their utility. I don't think Norbert's going to be ready for how close Peak really is on the angle. And decapitated. Electronic hiding at the back of sight. Needs a multi-kill. Full blinded Max. Needs to guarantee this trade for 9Z, but it's Electronic standing tall. Flit will come and help out. The whole rifle corps is here for Virtus.pro, and suddenly it dissipates in a blink of an eye. 9Z survive, and Jame attempts another clutch.
Electronic just being a distraction, but 9Z were taking down his teammates out long each time.
Oh.
Why connect? Jame has the kit and the smoke, but he doesn't have an AWP in the next round. If he loses it here, do you want to peek him? Do you want to give him that chance?
They have got mollies, but that's it. Jame on the angle. Norbert can swing on the contact. This feels pretty good for VP.
Yeah, ideal setup for this. The apps play could be the difference maker. Depends how soon he gets involved, but it destroys Jame. It's Norbert who gets a double with the MP9, swaps to the AK, and Norbert finds 3. Is that enough for VP? 9Z scale quickly into the bomb site. They find it empty. Flit respecting the library smoke. Fame very fast up short, but the bomb has been planted. Flit low from the flames earlier. Martinez is hunting for him and finds him. It's got to be Fame. He has a good timing on this push. Sees the barrel, but DGT slings through from pit. We go every single round.
Surely this goes to overtime now. How heartbreaking it would be for 9Z to come all the way back, for VP to take it right at the very end. There's an opening kill. The util, the shrapnel deals with Buddha.
3 players start B to isolate and find that first kill. 9Z puts so much work into this comeback from a 10-2 scoreline. They fight back to round 24, lose the opening kill. 4v5 for OT. 3 players stack the A-bomb site. Flit is not far away. Electronic up on high. Needs to chime in, but Fame has found the double. Fame's the only one fragging. And Max is trying to hold this play along. Martinez wins it out. Martinez needs everything. A 1v3. Smoke down on long. Means he can focus forward into short, but Flit looks like he wants to push, and from the back lines, Flit will convert. Paid by the round indeed. VP almost squander it, but come through in the final moment to take map 2. A lot of stock being put into it. And opening kills favor out Max. The Doolies didn't get anything close by, but Max at long range gets a double before Flit removes him. That's given the space to scale, but DGT proving to be a menace. Flashbang, good, fully blinds, and Flit removes Buddha behind DGT. That is a kit though, I believe. Maybe that was just a body. Either way, man advantage for VP doesn't look great for 9Z.
Oh. Great dink. That softens up Jame. You've got a flashbang you could throw if you're Martinez, but look at Flit. He's already in the back lines. Jame looking to take the contact here. He does get overlooked, but Flit still in the power position. They have no idea he's here. When's he going to pull the trigger at the last possible moment to make sure that VP can claim the round? Trigger discipline personified for Flit. And it's VP being intrusive as they got onto that site. An instantaneous flash in towards CT, spacing towards jungle, being taken. It just makes the retake so tricky.
Imagine 9Z kept their eye on that game. Flashbang, good. Martinez doesn't fire off. P gets cleared by Norbert. Doesn't even get a chance to get involved. Good flick from Martinez, but Norbert flies over stairs. Martinez not given more opportunities. Flash off the line. VP can scale and take the site.
And that's the important thing. That's what VP have done differently immediately to yesterday, is that they're really proactive in the space that they're taking. The fact that Norbert gets the opening kill, continues his entry path in towards top stairs, prevents 9Z from going through the smokes and trying to disrupt that bomb plant and that site take.
At least the 3 players surviving, 9Z can reinvest, and Martinez gets armor, kit, util. He feels a lot happier.
It's also one of those as well where you're playing a South American team. You want to set the tempo on them rather than the other way around. Could be brutal if you have one of these slow starts. Break on the smoke. DGT falls off the angle, but he does spot Flit. Meanwhile, on A, Norbert can't get up to his usual tricks. Peak is there with DGT and Electronic. Oh, he does find a couple of openers, but it would need to be the full house from Electronic. And now they're converging on his position. One in stairs, one in jungle, but it's the connector player through the smoke. 9Z, they earn their first round.
It's the exact same setup for 9Z this round. And this time, Flit looks to deal with it, but the flashbang helps out Max.
This would be the timing to go. Martinez misses the shot. Oh, and players are just jumping over. At least you've got the short presence, but the flashbang's really good out of fame. Buddha will hit the crucial trade, but it's VP on the site.
Past Martinez, no one was actually present here as that double shot setup. Bomb goes down. Player advantage for 9Z, but Max is so low. At least Martinez and Buddha have the utility to work with, but Jame gets to bench. Powerful angle to hold short. That smoke allows the creep out. Electronic is anticipating this swing, but he can't move. Martinez is on the other side. Time is ticking. It's going to be an issue. And Jame, a master of the clock and a master of the shot. 2 from backbench. And off the back of that, that should surely be enough. Spammed out, but it doesn't matter. It's a cleanup, and it's 4 for VP. Is he feel aware of this? Martinez is going to feel very cramped. Tucked behind default, they're scaling from every single angle. He's been spotted. Max, all good on your push, but again, it's left your team out to dry. At least SOP catches Fame, who was caught slipping, but Electronic knows Max has to have gotten somewhere. Jame deals with the short play. Norbert takes another.
Right-hand side of top connector. You expect it to be a lurk smoke that they can progress in towards stairs. Instead, it's a flash play through.
He's had this AWP in so many of these recent rounds, but hasn't had a chance to even see anyone since that B hit. And Electronic has plucked another from Palace. Now the pressure comes through. Max is getting spammed. They're not coming B. But Martinez is in CT. Maybe, just maybe. No. All right, so VP are going to get their 8th, Brandon. And, you know, 10 was enough on Inferno. Is 8 going to be good? Do they need 10 again?
No, I think they're fine. To be completely honest, like they are looking worlds apart from what they did on Inferno. It feels like Inferno, they were leveling up, and now this is final form VP.
Finally, Martinez gets a chance to get involved.
But look at what it takes for him to get an opening kill. He has to go through a Molotov to try and fight forward. Electronic has been in Palace all the damn time. 3 players are needed just to deal with him. And DGT, it's just a wide swing out middle. Norbert will trade, but it's a 4-on-2. The bomb is so far away that it's going to be difficult to flush him out. Oh, that timing. You got to be so careful here if you're Buddha. He comes back to have a look, and he will collect Norbert. And now the market player can come and scale. It should be a second round on the board. Jame, what have you got for us? A smoke and a plant. They give him the respect of it, but Max creeping around the side, surely. Surely this is done. The double nays don't even upset Jame, but Max will. Finally, 9Z provides some resistance.
Guys, are you hungry for more content? Subscribe to ESL CS on YouTube. Logic.
And 9Z had some dignity in this half and leave with 3. They lose the opening pick to Norbit. Got a 2-2 setup for the CT, so we need these defenders on A to stand, and they can't. Martinez, this needs to be a masterclass. Gets one, but spammed out from Sandwich. Now the Molotov looks to end his life or force him into fame. Who on low HP is always good for a kill, it would seem. Max swings through. Low HP on a lot of these Ts. The problem is they don't have the position smoked off in each angle. Buddha and Max. Surely this is done for. Another 10-2 half looking to be served up by VP. Buddha pushes through. Electronic not quite ready for it. Maybe there is still something to say here with Fame and Jame so low and Max removing 1. Jame holds the stair peak, misses the shot, but Norbit's tucked under. Planted for him, they don't clear. Max hits the shot. Needs to hit the next. And Jame jiggles, sees the bombs not being stuck. And of course, Jame will win it to time. A 10-2 half for VP.
But hey, we've seen it all before on map 2, so let's not rule anything out just yet.
Let's move some Electronic and Jame, both nailing their jumps, and Fame nailing his shot. Martinez removed. Electronic puts Max down. So peak undetected, we'll get one back, but Jame quick on the trade. Fame sharp on the shots, and VP make quick work of 9Z.
That was awesome from Fame. Yeah, we've already seen VP just be really proactive, just even in these first 2 rounds of the second half. Looking to engage in fights very early. And that's, again, accentuated by Flit going through the smoke, but Max will catch him. And 9Z will use this opportunity to try and go out A, but that means getting by Fame on default, and he simply cannot do that. 2 quick kills. Electronic comes in from Sandwich, and it feels like it's all said and done. Martinez next up, not quite to the Fame chopping block. It will be Jame instead, and Max. A 1v3 to keep the hopes of South America alive. You've already got Furia here in the playoffs, but it looks like they will be the only team from South America to do it. As Electronic wraps round Palace, Max expects the flank from top middle, but not from Palace. It's Virtus.pro to take that decider map 13-2 and stay alive at IEM Rio.
A dominant map 3. Map 2 probably should have been as well. Took a little bit more than they would have hoped to close it.